Hello. Why is doing preset streams like different than doing whatever? Oops. Think I'm actually live. Dude, it's not, I don't understand. When you do normal streams on YouTube, you just click stream and it's like, okay, well you're streaming, you know? But you click uh a scheduled stream and it's like, well, even though you click stream, you're not ready. I'll wait a few seconds, but look how much goddamn time went into. I had to take a screenshot of every fucking wreck, and it took so long having to get screenshots of each one. So it's gonna be a professional ass tier list, except I don't really know what I'm gonna base it off of. Gotta be epic. Oh yeah, you know it. The fucking have the meta game. What do you got a meta game? What's the story of these space wrecks? I have no idea. I don't think there is one. Some of them have history, I guess, but none of them like what is that the sad clown. Yeah, we could do that. We could take a quick look through all the wrecks and then go in order. So I honestly don't remember all of their names. Hold on once. Swap to that scene. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Swap to that scene and then okay, so this is engineering storage. So engineering storage, yeah, we're not doing the tier list yet. We'll just go through them all. So engineering storage, then we go to wait, what? What do you mean map 31 doesn't exist? What map am I on? Oh shit, it's 51. That would have been awkward. Then this is gaming nook. Take a quick glance. Laundromat. Why the why is this called laundromat? Just a random present. I don't even know what could be what even is that? A true suit for gladiators. A bone spear. Okay. Anyways. Bar salvage. I'm amazed this one is still in the game. This one's even more amazing that's still in the game. This is AI survey drone. And yes, that is a real turret with real ammo. Because why not? I don't know why this one's called Asteroid Plasma Fire. I don't. Is like, is there. I don't know where the plasma is at, to be honest. Maybe someone in chat knows why this one's called this way. I don't think I've ever been here, to be honest. This one's Plasma Trap Cache, and I think everyone's fallen victim to this one at least once. because this is a literal box of a plasma fire. I don't know how the fuck they pulled that one off, but they did. This is Vault. I'm kind of surprised it's not named Syndicate Vault, but this is Silent Orchestra. This is Abandoned Library. This is Cargo Department Wreck. This is what's this one? Pirate Barge Fragment. This one's a classic. This is Tick Colony. This is Asteroid Cargo Dock. This is Waffle Home, not Waffle House, it's a Waffle Home. This is Ruined Emergency Shuttle. This is Pet and Bear Hospital. Also a classic. This is Crash Shuttle. This is Meatball. I just realized I forgot one. Alright, well, that's good that we're going through them, because I just realized that... Hold on, I might have made a mistake. I definitely missed a few. Hold on. Thank you for telling me to go through them, because I just thought about this. Like, where's the vegan meatball? Shit, now my whole organization is messed up. Oh, damn it. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We'll just... So then we go to Station, which is a absolute monster. This was a literal station at one point. Move to Asteroid Base. And there's a plasma fire in here. I don't even know what it's indicated by, but there just is one. It always happens. There is ruined cargo storage. There's like 70 cop cars outside. Not literally outside my house. I just mean I hear them. There is security department chunk. Engineering department chunk. And then these ones are not technically wrecks. These are Um, these aren't technically wrecks; these are ruins, which are just already on the map. There's 2 of them or 3 of them, something like that per round. But anyways, this is Biodome Satellite, and then we have. I honestly don't know if this one's even in the game. I have never seen this. I, but this one's called Derelict. Like this is a fucking massive, absolutely massive. I think in the files they're called ruins. It is actually in game. Okay. Anyways, and we have DJ station, which I believe those are working intercoms. And we have old AI satellite. Then we have relay station. We have syndicate dropship. Ancient white ship. And finally, of the ruins, we have white ship, blue space jumper. And I need to fix some mistakes. So we need vegan meatball. Ugh. I gotta get a screenshot of it and put it on the tier list. Vegan meatball. Vegan meatball is gross. I think that's kind of the point. I don't know what other ones I'm missing. Unfortunately, I know I'm missing more, which sucks. I kind of fucked this up. So do mapping 48. Just give me a second here. I messed up. I messed up. Engineering storage. Hill, AI survey drone, asteroid. Okay, so I'm missing this one. I need mining, small. Oh my god, where is it? Of course it's not named, but it's supposed to be named. Oh, yes, it is. Alright, I missed this one. This is small, or this is mining pod. Yeah, don't play Goob to learn the game. I could tell you that Goob is not the station to learn on. I know very little about Goob, but that's not the place to learn. Okay, so I have that one. I miss Small Chapel. This is gonna take a while. I missed small chef. This is just named restaurant. Oh my god, there's a lot of salvage maps. Miss small party. Oh my, wow, that is small. Yeah, I'm balling by realizing that I'm an idiot. I don't think I... Small... What the hell is this one called? Ruined... No? Small syndicate? Okay. Ruined syndicate ship. And then I think the last one I missed is just small Tesla. What the fuck is this? I have never seen this. Or this, sorry, it's Tesla containment. I don't think I missed any other ones. It would kind of suck if I missed one more. Actually, do I have the overrun outpost arm? No, I don't. I think this is the last one I missed. What the hell? Oh my god. Overrun outpost arm. Okay, I think we can actually begin the tier list. You guys so excited. Oops. Come on. Alright, let's actually begin this tier list. How close do you think 14 is from 13? In terms of content, I don't know. Some stuff is, like, pretty good. Some stuff is awful in terms of, like, completion. Like, and tags and stuff is, like, very incomplete. Yeah, 14, nobody's really playing 14 for the content. Content in 14 is pretty minimum still. Why they remove ATVs? Vehicles are buggy as shit. They broke consistently. Okay, anyways, let's actually get on with this tier list. So this is Overrun Out... What the fuck? Okay. This is Overrun Outpost Arm. I don't think any salvage has a specific, like, weight of being, like, pulled. I think they're all equal. But you can only get 3 salvages per refresh. So knowing which ones are good and which ones are bad is just something that, I mean, you'll naturally learn as a salvager, but I don't know, I'm bored as hell, so I wanted to do this. Anyways, the Overrun Outpost arm has quite a bit of spread out loot. I think just to be safe, we're gonna actually map init every single one of these. So this is 42, so we'll just do map init 42, just to be fair. Because it is pretty important to know how many enemies can actually potentially spawn. Of course, everything's a chance. But immediately we can see that there's quite a few mobs. These are actually real mines. Can the ticks blow them up? I don't think so. It doesn't look like ticks can blow them up. We just have some generic salvage assorted crates, so these might get lucky with. I mean, there's always going to be some RNG involved with this. This is a crazy ass amount of mobs, though. 2 space bears and a shark minnow, and these are guaranteed every time. But, like, you need good weapons to get in here, but this vault is pretty damn good in terms of loot. Like, that's a 10,000 pointer. Crusher daggers are very powerful in general. The diamonds are completely useless. There's a full stack of gold and security armor. So I guess it depends on how much value you put in security armor, but this is a lot of fighting for just... I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. Out here, the loot's pretty garbage. Bulk cables is not bad. That's 1 uranium ore that might as well not exist. More bulk cables. They may not be guaranteed. Let me... No, I think those are just the way they are. Uh, Carbon dioxide's useless, and RTG's not bad at all, actually. I, I, I don't know. I feel like there's a ton of enemies, and there's really no materials here. It's basically like gamer loot, like it's armor and a good weapon, and gold is good for gold, and obviously it's like this is basically a free tech. Is kind of nice. The RTG is very dependent, but RTGs aren't that rare. Go on 1 salvage, you'll probably get a few. Or go on 1 expedition, you'll probably get a few. Um, let's see. I gotta... Where are we feeling this one? Where are we feeling this one? I'm gonna... I feel like I'm gonna put this straight in the C tier. I'm gonna say C tier, just due to the fact that there's no real materials and it's mainly gamer loot. Like, if you already have the gamer loot, there's no point really in going here. Like, gold is super easy to mine. Basically, what you're going here for is a little bit of money through cables, which is like whatever, and the tech disc and armor and a crusher dagger. It's not, there's a lot of danger for the loot. You can get all this shit for basically free elsewhere, so I'm just gonna leave it C tier. It looks really nice though. Looks are important to me. It looks nice. Alright, anyways, we're going to Tesla containment. Um, this is F. Like, I don't know if I need to even think about this one. Like, how much... Let me A ghost. How much is a fucking Tesla generator even worth? 4K, and then you get a Tesla coil and a grounding rod. Okay, oh wait, hold on. if for some reason you needed to Tesla stuff, this is almost 10 grand of shit. But when the fuck do you ever need it? Like, the Tesla's loose, you're not recontaining it, and I don't know. This just isn't that much. Like, it's just it's just it's not that valuable. I'm gonna say D tier because there's a niche. I'm gonna say F tier is like never go there. I feel like F tier is just it is complete garbage. There is a time and a place. Well, it's not necessarily they can sell them. It's that there's yeah, like it's worth nothing. You can't sell them. But it's more so for the gimmick that somebody might want to save money in a Tesla and do something weird with it. I'm gonna reserve F tier purely for salvages that have no real redeeming factors, where D tier might have some niche. So I'm gonna say we're staying with D. Yeah, D tier, especially for in tags. All right, let's move on. If we spend this much time, I'm gonna be here till midnight. Okay, so this one is Ruined Syndicate Ship. Map initialize this one. Some of the enemies, this one will just immediately fling out into space every time, so just pretend this enemy doesn't even exist. Cyborg Charging Station is meh. Uh, Tobacco is terrible. I know in here there is Syndicate Smoke, so 2 TC. That's worth considering. A shuttle console is not bad at all, actually. Uh, People typically seek these out. I feel like it's actually fairly often that somebody asks for a shuttle console. So that alone probably makes it C tier or higher for me. Uh, there's some materials. I mean, shit, 2 stacks of steel to have to kill 1 carp is pretty fair. There's also as a thruster, there's no gyroscope. It's broken. I don't know. It's you basically come here for the shuttle console, but you do get 2 TC of Omnizine. So, I feel like this is C or B tier. Free Omnizine is always, I mean, free TC is good no matter what, because that's healing. You don't have to bother med. You do get potential materials. There's a shuttle console. Shuttle consoles are pretty rare. And there's no real threat either. That's also pretty important. You know what? I'm saying B tier. I like the B tier. I like the suggestions. Okay. Here we go. This is Birthday Party. I feel like this bear is also just going to wander off into space and do nothing. This is probably D tier, if not F tier. Like, it's fun. Can you get this crate anywhere else? That's $1,000. And that's $1,000. Nah, this is F tier. All of this stuff is orderable. It's cool, but why come here? It's no, you basically make no money. No, this is F tier loot for sure. 2 grand plus like all canisters are a grand, but why come here? Well, okay, if D tier is there's no threat and it has minimal stuff, what the hell's F tier? What would F tier be reserved for? You have very limited time in a round, and you hold salvage magnets for like 5 or 6 minutes. It has no threat. Well, yeah, but I can go make 2 grand walking the maintenance for 1/10 of a second. F tier equals literally nothing. Well, none of them have literally nothing. The fact that there's nothing unique here makes it F. You can order all of this for nothing. I'm sorry, birthday party, but you just got nothing to bring to the table. All right. This one's also probably going to be a completely threatless. By the time you actually get here, these kangaroos are probably going to fly off into space, though. There goes one. So the threat here is basically non-existent. Cardboard, trash. Some food, okay. So we got an electric grill machine board. That's not bad for chefs. A whole condiment station. Bureaucracy crate could be good for someone. It's not really that worth that much. Microwave and grinder could be good for cargo. That means you don't have to bother science if you get this. A chef vend restock and a... Why is there a chem vend restock? Chem vend restock's pretty fucking expensive, isn't it? 4 grand? You know, yeah, like, you got... There's actually some decent potential here. Like, the chef will love you. This saves you a lot of money, and everyone likes meds. The grill is great for cooking, and that saves science time. Because let's keep in mind that an electric grill is a... Actually, is the grill no longer a tech? Oh, okay. You know what? That changes things a little bit. I'm going to say C tier specifically for the fact that you can use these machines instantly. And the value is actually not bad. And again, 0 threat at all. So 0 threat for like 8, 9, 10 grand. I respect that. That's a C tier. What's this one called? This one is called... The last one was called Restaurant. This is Chapel. Okay, so we have 1 carp that you're gonna guaranteed have to fight. Just random assorted crate, so the value here is gonna be random, but a stack of something isn't bad for your effort. A luxury pen, I don't know if that can edit paper or not. That this could change value. Fax machine's memey, but okay, blood tomato has potential, but you're not going to do shit with this as a salvager. You'd have to go and get botany stuff to make use, and then you'd still have to mutate it for killer tomatoes. There is almost nothing here. Is there anything in the graves? Hold on, hold on. That would have changed things for me. Is it even D tier? Why come here, though? That's a lot of D tiers. Like, you get a little lamp. I mean, 1 carp barely counts as threat. Is there, like, something in this urn? Can I, like, smash it? The fact that you... Okay. If you could break this urn and there was something in it, that would go higher. But there's... Wait. Yeah, there's just ash in it. Nah, this is F tier. The pen apparently has no use. It's just a pen. Like... Here, we get the full test. If this can edit paper, I'll bump it up. But without that, what's the point? It can't edit paper. It's just a pen. It does not appear it can do that. So yeah, that's this is don't come here. Okay, here we go. This is mining pod. Most okay, so the tick will probably ticks seem to stay a bit do a decent job of staying on station. Pickaxes and these bags are worthless. SMES is pretty valueless. Out here, we ended up getting a janitorial supply crate. I think there's a lot of value to have in that. And these are just going to be random materials. Doggy ears? Okay. There's a guaranteed stack of plasteel. A jetpack is not bad. 2 thrusters, pretty big deal. This was luck, but this is very good RNG, so I feel like that gives it some potential. And then the O2 locker is not amazing. Random corpse, I don't think ever has anything interesting on it. Okay, yeah, so the ticks, if they spawn, you don't have to deal with them, so it's 1 enemy again. Okay, so really you come here for the jetpack and 2 thrusters, and minimal to no threat. I don't even know if this carp is a guaranteed carp. But there's not much else in terms of tertiary loot. I mean, a stack of plasteel, I guess, is almost $1,000, though. A tier, that's way too high. Jetpacks are cheap. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing unique, and the loot isn't phenomenal. I agree with C tier. This is going to C tier. EP0049. Vegan meatball. Other than the fact that, like, when you come here, you're gonna wish you couldn't hear anymore, it's alright. The danger level here is immense. This is probably one of the most dangerous salvages in the entire game. It does have pretty big potential. Because here's why. Here, I would understand the F tier, but you can get some pretty crazy things out of here. Let's just do a live test. Why not? Oh my god, get out of my way. I can't listen to the jingling. There's so many. Turn off the spawn so I can actually see. So you have potential to get gat fruit from these, and you have potential to get killer tomato seeds. But do you really want to crawl through 18 million mobs for RNG? Also, again, you're a salvager. Even with my admin tools, and I didn't even manage to get one of either. That's pretty unfortunate. But like, do you even if you have you need guns to even do this one? So like the fucking gat fruit at this point is like already has lost some value. I'm going to elect to put this in D tier for the fact that it has meme potential, and if you like gambling, that's perfect for gambling. But vegan meatball otherwise has no materials, and you're gonna have a hard time making any real use out of it. Anything above C tier is crazy to me. How are you like even C tier is even if C tier it would only be C tier even if you got a guaranteed one. You'd have to go to botany and start, like, how would you start growing these? But that's why I think there's the meme potential of D tier. I'm sticking with D tier. I'm sticking with it. Okay, now we're on to what is this one called? Engineering storage. Um okay, so the danger level here is very high. 4 space cobras, which I might honestly say is the hardest salvage mob in the game. And you're doing it for practically nothing. Unless you specifically want Bananium and clown stuff, which I guess there's a sexy clown mask. Uh, it's guaranteed Bananium, but Bananium's very common if you just do expeditions. And in here is just a random box of stuff that has low tier value. There is one warm honk pocket. So, you come here for the sexy clown mask. Other than that, everything else is... So you're risking your life for a sexy clown mask. Yeah, that is true. If you do know about this wreck, you can avoid all of the enemies entirely, because there's nothing in here. So, I'm going to say... I'm going to say D tier, because I do think there is a specific want for this. If you just want Bananium and it's on the magnet, it's right here, and then you get clown stuff. You can avoid all of the combat entirely to get one specific thing. It's not never go here, it's just probably don't go here. I think that's the way I've been solidifying D tier in my head. Now, where the hell is it on my tier list? It's so hard to see. The images are so small. I can't fucking see it. I'm so close. There it is. Okay, so now we're on to Gaming Nook. So outside we have a Good Cleans Fun box. I'm gonna say that's not valuable. $1. Inside is 3 kangaroos. I'm gonna say kangaroos just really aren't that dangerous. Is any of this money like actually a serious amount of money, or is this all $1 bills? It's all $1 bill. Oh no, there's 1,000. There's 1,023 bucks. Wait, no, there's a few more ones out there. 1,025 bucks. You get 5 gold. A hyper capacity cell. That's pretty fucking cool. So the threat's pretty much none. And then you get 1 random assorted box. I don't know if this one's always a guaranteed salvage equipment, but that does... Salvage equipment box is pretty nice. Oh, there are 4 kangaroos. I'm blind. 4 kangaroos. So you get an artifact, a hyper capacity, not much threat. These are just for drip. And then, like, I guess you get a TV. Oh, there's an RTG as well. Yeah, the arcade's worth 400 bucks. A tier? Really? I feel like this is more... you're seeing the spawns. Sorry, let me... There's only 4. Guaranteed salvage equipment's pretty damn good. D at least. Okay, it's way better than D. I'm gonna say B. The hyper capacity and artifact are pretty solid. A tier, there's not enough materials for A tier. It's not varied enough, in my opinion. Salve is 100%. RTG, hyper, artifact, $1,000. Spamming A tier. Oh, this one's got some division. This is like actually A versus B tier. Hmm. Yeah, but you're gonna want to give these a science. Really, guaranteed salvage equipment's A tier for you? This one's tough. This one's tough. I think it's gonna be the first A tier. I think I agree that it's easy enough and has enough stuff that's just kind of worth doing whenever you see it. All right, Gaming Nook has made it to F tier. Fucking laundromat. Literal nightmare of a wreck. Has some of the most danger possible. However, box of cardboard is garbage. If this is guaranteed, that's crazy. I wish I could see the spawns even after I start. A random present is always funny, but I don't think the normal random present can ever have anything dangerous. But, like, there's so many mobs. You really can't cheese them due to the location. However, you have some, like, very interesting things in here. Like, bone armor is incredibly tanky against Pierce. There's a fucking Crusher Glaive, which this is RNG. It's not going to always be a glaive. There's a Bone Spear, which I think is the highest damage spear in the game. No, it's not. It's just a spear. Stack of gold is meh. This bone helmet is just a helmet. Nothing amazing. And this is just a skin. Handheld artifact is okay. So I guess if you know that the top spawn immediately to the left has armor and immediately to the right has an artifact, honestly, you can skip practically everything down here and not really be missing out on much and skip almost all of the danger. Like, you just break this window, you just break this window, and walk the maze. You might have to kill one carp. Getting to this crate is not insanely hard. I think I'm going to say C tier because it has a salvage crate, it has a glaive, and that's one of the strongest armors in the game, honestly. But it's incredibly dangerous, and going for all of it is going to take your entire time and probably highly likely kill one of your salvagers. You can break these windows. Why can't you break them? They're just normal windows. You can't break them? What do you mean you can't break them? Are they like... Why can't you break them? It's easy to cheese by a laser? Yeah, but you can't see them. I guess you can shoot the glowing ones. Oh wait, they kind of all glow. Yeah, nah, I think this is... I'm putting this one in C tier. It's tough, it's rough, but if you know exactly how to deal with it, it's got some pretty good stuff. Okay, well, an admin weapon's insane. Well, just use a pickaxe. Actually, you can shoot through it. Oh, good old bar salvage. This is the first salvage I ever landed on back when I first played this game, was this exact thing. Nothing has changed, except those have changed. But, I... This is a double barrel with only two stun shots, beanbags. But it has a full drink dispenser. It has a full boozomat. But other than that, you're in and out in like 5 seconds. Probably D or C. It's super easy, zero threat guaranteed. I mean, can you appraise this stuff? I feel like the value of this is just wrong. It's fun, but I'm gonna say C. It has a very specific purpose. Guaranteed gun with no risk at all is not bad because getting an ammo fab as salvage isn't terrible. Plus, honestly, I have nostalgia. I'm giving it C. Fucking pill. The threat here is non-existent. They're gonna wander off. But think about this. I think this is practically a guaranteed glaive. It has a mass scanner computer, which is okay. It has materials. It has a thruster and a gyro, and no threat. You'll also be done with this in T minus 5 seconds. So a gyro is 4 grand. A thruster is 1,500. A full stack of plasteel is 3 grand. This is like a 10 grand salvage. You're done in 2 seconds. This is called pill. S tier? No, it's not valuable enough for S tier. No way. I'm gonna say I'm actually, unironically, going to say A tier. I think A tier, and why not S tier is because the actual S tiers are amazing S tiers. I know the glaive isn't guaranteed, but it's either a glaive, a dagger, or a crusher, which are all incredible. I'm going to say A tier. It's too small. You're in and out way too fast for S tier. I have S tiers in mind. Like S tier is there's just nothing to compete against S tier. All right, mapping it. So this is a real turret with 500 fucking shots. But in here you have a solar assemblies super meh. On the outside though, you have 2 thrusters, a gyroscope. You can't deconstruct these. But you could just avoid the turret entirely by deconstructing the uranium window. You should not die to this if you're paying attention. The turret will not shoot you no matter how you enter unless you purposely open the door. It has a handheld station map, which is kind of neat, but not that useful. Solar control is meh. But yeah, nothing here. Like, the pill has more stuff than this, with no danger, and it has no salvage shit. It has a cyborg head, I guess. It has like half of a completed cyborg, but what are you gonna do with half a cyborg? And this is just a medicinal seed crate. I don't know. You basically come here for the handheld map. Turret shoots everyone. It's hostile. Damn, it's worth 5 grand though. I feel like this is D tier. Even if you stick to just outside, I don't know. You can get everything without any risk. This is 1 grand. This stuff out here is like 6 grand. But if you make a mistake, you will die. But yeah, I'm gonna say D tier because you're coming here for the ship parts. And there's better wrecks out there for ship parts. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to name that one. That one was, this is AI survey drone. This is plasma, this is asteroid plasma fire. The loot here is pretty bad. You have a shuttle powering, which is kind of cool, I guess. Like, you get an APU, which is no other way of getting it. But it's just not amazing. You come here for silver. But that's it. There's nothing in the dresser. There's nothing here. This is an easy F tier. It's, yeah, this is a reference. This is like a meme. But there's nothing valuable here. S tier for the vibes, F tier for the loot. Now we're going to go on the plasma trapped cache. Okay, automatically. A lot of threat in the main room. This place is very interesting, though. This is a literal plasma fire. 5,000 points is not bad. Empty box. So you got 6,000 points. Another shuttle powering crate, so it's already got the other place. Engineering goggles is okay. But here's the thing. This is a grand. This is a grand. This is a grand. And there's 6 grand in this room. 6,000 points for science. Engineering goggles. And the plasma fire is very good for antag potential. You could just dismantle this wall right here and skip all of the fighting entirely. And you get a plasma fire. So, I'm going to say D tier specifically for the fact that it has good meme potential and you can avoid the fighting. But the loot, money-wise, is cumbersome. Moving all those canisters takes some work. I mean, you could full tom them all, but it's just a little bit of money. F tier, I hate it. You don't have to deal with them, though. You can avoid them entirely. I'm putting in D. You can come here specifically the fire crate if you're in a tag. Otherwise, it's just not there. Hey, finally caught a stream. Hell yeah, welcome. Doing some tier list. Alright, this one has caused some fights. I have seen people flame an OOC. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody get banned over this exact wreck before. So, this one is Vault. Vault has some very, very interesting loot. This one is going to be, this one's divisive. Like I said, I've seen people fucking, I'm pretty sure I've seen slurs dropped over this one. Like, this one's got some interesting history behind it. There's a turret, but turrets are always powered. So I have no real idea how the hell you actually get in here without dying to the turret. Yeah, the duffel's empty, but it's a syndicate bag, which is automatically just better. You get a box of flare shells, which are whatever. A syndicate jetpack. You get the merc bag, which is nothing special. An improvised shotgun. Inside here, though, you get 2 combat boots. So you get some drip. Again, I don't know what the hell you're supposed to really... Can you actually power off this turret? Like, if I just turn this APC off, does that actually stop the turret? Like, here, let's just get rid of the substation. I thought turrets didn't have power. I thought they just... I mean, what you could do is... Oh, there's a free salvage crate on the outside. Also, most of the threats just kind of fucking fly off into space. But yeah, I guess you just build like a glass box here and shoot with a laser, or just push something in front of it and shoot it. But yeah, turning off the power doesn't do anything for it. There is some steel out here. Oh, the APC still has power? Well, okay, even though it has 0 power sources going to it. Like, there, all the APCs are gone. I'm pretty sure you can't ever unpower turrets. Yeah, it doesn't seem so. Yeah, I mean, like, there's drip, but none of this stuff's incredible. Like, you're basically doing it for a syndicate bag, some drip. Improvised shotgun's not amazing. Um, there is a salvage crate out here, though. They can get pretty much for free. There's 2 stacks of steel and some extra potential in here. Gonna get insulateds out of here. I'm gonna say B tier for the uniqueness, but otherwise you're really just coming here for minor things, minor upgrades. I can't put it higher because it is risky. I mean, the mobs, if you wait a second, probably will all space themselves. But I'm gonna say B tier. The risk is pretty high. How do you avoid the turret entirely? Oh yeah, dehydrated carp is pretty neat if that's always there. The combat knives are identical to the salvager knives in terms of stats, so you're not getting anything out of that. But you can't deconstruct these. Throw frags. Actually, hold on. Hold on. This changes things. I didn't think about this. Not quite. Y'all are cooking now. Y'all are cooking. Okay, that's still not doing it. Really? Okay, maybe that's not super viable. Yeah, I'm going B tier. You're not always gonna have lasers. The loot's okay. If the turret had a guaranteed easy way of dealing with it, I would give it higher. Like, yeah, even if you can just shoot it with a PKA, it's just like the loot in here is still not amazing. It's just okay, in my opinion. I'm sticking with B. I'm happy with this. Move on. Okay, this is Silent Orchestra. The loot here, this is a classic. There used to be no enemies here. Yeah, you could just wall it in, but even then, still the loot is not amazing. You have to use it on the... Hold on. Hold on. You're telling me you just do this? Just that? Alright, you're cooking. Alright, you can avoid the turret entirely. I'm still thinking it's B tier, though, just because the loot is, like, it is what it is. Okay, so there's... In terms of loot, like, in terms of, like, materials, this is not... that textiles crate's kind of neat. Isn't that expensive? Never mind. That's not worth much. The threats all wander off into space. Just give it 5 seconds. You have some very interesting musical assortments here. I don't think you can buy pianos? Instruments are pretty fucking expensive overall, too. So, this is 0 risk. There's some meds, even. A stack of wood, some monkey cubes. Why not? Mercenary jumpsuit for drip. It's not F tier for no loot. Musical instruments have bounty purpose. They have crew purpose. People love instruments. The risk is not non-existent. I don't even know if you can get this anywhere else. You can't buy a piano. This is the only way to get another piano. I'm gonna say C tier if you're looking for those instruments. Otherwise, it saves you a little bit of money with nothing else major to gain. I feel like this one's not super controversial. But I mean, I don't think there's any other way to get silver tiles as well. But it's just cosmetic again. It's pure since it's purely for cosmetic. I think you come here for your own purpose. Yeah, but bucklers are so easy to make. It has a major purpose, but it's one specific purpose. Okay, this is abandoned library. Oh my god. Okay, so in here we have this butchered clown. Butcher Cleaver, one of the better weapons in the game, admittedly. We have an artifact spawner, a high capacity fuel tank, which I don't know if you can buy. No, you can only buy normal, so there's some value in there. Stack of plasteel is always appreciated for engineering. Otherwise, though, you're really only coming here for an artifact. And a random RNG crate that could be good or bad. Meh? D tier? Also, you have to fight Carp, guaranteed. For one artifact and potential loot. The only unique thing's a high capacity tank, which is never, like, you're never going to need that much fuel that you need a high capacity specifically. I'm gonna say D. That's a carp toy. I think some of these have a chance of being... I think dehydrated carp have a chance of spawning anytime there's a carp in general. Is that a... Oh, is that a hidden door? Oh my god, it is. Look at that. Okay, so you get the butcher knife for free. But I'm gonna say D tier. Not complete waste of time, but nothing really carrying it. Alright, this is... Holy shit, that is awesome. Except it's throwing my loot in space. Okay, we have a full cargo wardrobe, a salvage equipment crate, inflatable walls, meh, random box. There is an entire 16 shots of slugs guaranteed, a thruster, a basic generator, another salvage crate. Oh my god. There's a flare gun. Can you use the flare gun with slugs? Wow. Okay. A stack of glass, another stack of glass, and an artifact? Yeah, I mean, this artifact ruined it, but... Ooh, I don't know. Thruster as well? No, there was 3 stacks of glass. That's A or S for sure. This is, what is this one called? This is Cargo Department Wreck. There is RNG in this, but this is A tier for sure. Actually, I actually know the story of this wreck. You know why this is exact? You know, do you guys, does anyone here in chat know why this was made? This would be like A plus. But does anyone in chat know why this specific? That's not a super generator, it's a normal one. I was there for the reason why this salvage wreck was made. Was not Cargonia. Okay, so the reason why this salvage wreck was made, cargo, at one point in time, wrenches sold for a profit for steel. So people would put them on conveyor belts to the cargo shuttle for infinite amount of money, and they would just keep loading up, like, they'd queue up like 1,000 wrenches, and it would start lagging the server really bad. So people, or admins, would get annoyed by it, and it wasn't getting fixed. So people would, or admins would just start dropping mini bombs and stuff just straight into the center of cargo, and it would blow up. So this is a ruined cargo automatic auto factory. That's the story of this one. Kind of neat. So we are on to Pirate Barge Fragment. Most of these enemies will fly off into space. This adder is always there. You always have to fight that. You got a basic generator. There's no real money here. It's 30 bucks. Some gold. You get an eye patch. You get the Maramba. Inside, though, you have a ton of gold. This is several stacks of gold. You also get gold outside. You do get a gun. This is one of the only gun salvages in the game. There are 2 thrusters. And inside you get some drip. Overall, the threat's pretty low. You basically just have to 1v1 a space adder. I missed the parrot crates. Easy S, this is not S. I feel like this is A tier because it's kind of iconic. The gun's pretty damn strong. You get a lot of gold. You got thrusters. But it's A or B. It's not S. And you can always just go mine, though. You can reload it if you get an ammo fab. Can you buy a pirate chest? This will change it. You can buy this for 400 bucks. Never mind. Sorry, this is B tier. There's nothing unique here other than the revolver. You coming for the revolver? I did not realize you could buy this for 400 bucks. Okay, so we're moving on to Tick Colony. You have a million ticks to kill here. You could just mine through the edge, though, and they'll just kind of run out into space and kill themselves, so you really don't have to fight them. The loot here, though, there is a salvage box, so another free mining heart suit. Mining heart suits are fantastic. Retro laser, honestly, retro laser is just straight up better than a laser rifle in every single way now. There is a crusher dagger and a handheld artifact. But for everyone saying F tier, you just do this. Like, you drop a Urist out here. They'll come for you. Like, oh, come get the Urist. Oh my god, that did not quite go the way I wanted. But they just start flying out. You really don't have to deal with them. So you're coming here for armor, an artifact, and a laser. There is nothing else. Like, a stack of wood is garbage, and no one cares about medicinal seeds. That costs, like, what? 500 bucks. Waste of time. You have a crusher dagger, though, you just do this. You just hold right-click and just walk through them. But retro lasers are really powerful, infinite ammo, and it'll help you salvage forever. I mean, it's 16 shots, and it's as good as a laser rifle, and it's one-handed. One-handed weapons are on a major premium now. Like, even against nukies, this is a pretty decent damn weapon. And you get a crusher dagger and armor. I'm gonna say, maybe I'm crazy, but I think this is A tier purely for the retro. This will make your entire shift easier. Because, like, let's just spawn a carp. So here's a space carp, then ones that you'll fight on normal salvage. We'll just spawn it right here. It takes 1, 2, 3, only 3 shots, and then you have dungeon carp, same amount. So you get 16 shots, and if you don't miss, you can kill 5 carp, 0 threat, through windows, hit scan, and it's infinite ammo. You just recharge it. Well, getting a recharger is a joke. Every salvager gets a recharger as soon as they actually get a retro laser. Plus, you get armor and a weapon. Like, if you start off your shift and you see this, you should probably pick this. I feel like I have to. I feel like this is like a B plus. This is tough. It's like, actually, I'm saying A. I'm saying A. Retro laser's so damn good. A or A. This is an asterisk. A tier early shift. B tier if it's later in the shift. Tier lists aren't perfect. They can't make up for actual scenarios. And yeah, the risk is nothing. Map init 64. We are now on to Asteroid Cargo Dock. I remember this one pretty clearly. The risk here is 0. There is a chemical locker, which it's okay. Botanist lockers are garbage. What the fuck am I saying? What am I saying? Okay, that happened. That's pretty goddamn rare, but that did happen. Cables, meh. Random loot, meh. You can avoid the mines entirely. You could just crowbar this. Oh, it's electric, though. Okay, you just mine through here, and it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. This is $1,000. That's alright. Bomb suits, meh. Gold is meh. This is probably D tier. Oh, Walmart generator. Alright, so you get a really cool chest rig. You get bomb suit armor, which has potential. Uh, there's 0 risk at all. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is just kind of a D tier. The chest rig's kind of neat. It could save you TC. Wall mount generator's nice too. How much does a Walmart okay, wall mount generator's not amazing. It is a thing, but it's not amazing. I feel like this one's just right down the middle. Right in the sea you go. Waffle home. Waffle home. The amount of fucking enemies in this one is just incredibly high. This is like the highest volume of enemies in the entirety of all of Salvage. Like, going into this main lobby is practically suicide. Overall, though, besides the meme factor of waffles, you get a dinnerware. Not bad. There's $2. That's it. $2. A little bit of gold, meh. These disposal units have like something going on with them. I I don't think so. Like, the amount of enemies in here is just incredibly high. There's an artifact in here. You can not deconstruct these walls. You probably can just seismic charge it though. Don't tell me these walls are indestructible. Okay, so you can seismic your way in to get the artifact at least, and then you get the... Okay, honestly, like 90% of the loot's right here. You could kill 1 bear to get $2, a little bit of gold, an artifact, but don't even touch this side. Like, this is beyond suicide. There is neurotoxin. I don't even know what that is. Is that just a drink? What the fuck is neurotoxin? I've never even heard of this. Is this like a... Is this just actually a drink? It's mild as hell. Okay. Yeah, this is D tier. Not even Cindy potential. Below the one specific wall and get okay loot. What's in those lockers? What lockers? This is a chef locker, which is actually pretty nice. But other than that, there's nothing. Too many enemies. Not even a dehydrated cart. Okay, Ruined Emergency Shuttle. I love this one. Um, there is a salvage set, a cryostasis bed, a basic generator, got a gyroscope, a thruster, cables, maintenance closets for potential insulated gloves and potential syndicate gear. You got random spawn of food and stuff. There's always two burn med kits and two first aids, which, if you do the math, like $10,000 of not 10,000. It's like 5 grand of medicine. There's an entire bomb suit as well. The threat basically kills itself. You may have to kill one of these guys, but it's not very hard. Also, there is a nanomed on the wall, which has a bunch of extra medicine in it as well. And salvagers need medicine. So you basically do this and you're set for meds for the rest of the entire run. On top of the fact you get cool throughout like shuttle parts. You could get insulateds. I feel like this is A tier. It's not varied enough. There's not enough weapons to get S tier. The money potential's low. But just a very solid mix of medicine to keep you healthy and your team healthy. So Ruined Emergency Shuttle is an A. And we're going to Pet and Bear Hospital. Pet and Bear Hospital is very interesting. It's actually gotten a lot easier, but the loot has gotten worse. In here, you have an ephedrine syringe, which is pretty sick. RTG, pretty sick. You have a syndicate saw. Very high DPS, very solid. In here, crew monitoring console. That's actually pretty hard to put a price on. Keeping track of people is very powerful. This is a jug's a jug. There's a Bingus, which you might actually be able to save the Bingus. Mercenary gas mask is actually protective. A whole bottle of Omnizine. First aid kit. Another crew monitoring board, because why not? And I'm guessing that might be random, but that's kind of meh. Either way, you're probably going to have to fight all of them. Also, you get a Medibot. I feel like this is A tier. There's no and a laser scalpel, which is actually a pretty okay weapon too. I feel like it's A tier. Bottle of Omnizine, a unique way of getting your crew monitoring console. Otherwise, there is no other way of getting a crew monitoring console. I think this is the only way is in here, and you get 2 of them. It's even powered, so you can get a drink if you want. RTG, Medibot, a syndicate weapon. This costs like 4 TC or something. Hello, I just joined. This is very interesting. I'm doing good. This is fun. I'm having a good time. Hope everyone else is having a good time. There used to be I think there used to be a retro laser in the toilet. It looks like it was removed. Unfortunate. I'm pretty confident at one point there was a retro laser in there, which would have made it S tier, but can you get crew monitors on expeditions? Whatever. I think A tier still for Omnizine and uh medicine and the syndicate saw. If I'm gonna give a retro laser an A for a melee weapon, I'm gonna give an A to the saw and RTG and ephedrine. Yeah, you can store stuff in toilets. How do you think I get out of perma? I put my emags in the toilets, dude. All right, this is Crash Shuttle. A Crash Shuttle has 2 thrusters, a bag with nothing in it, just a generic briefcase. There is a gyroscope, so we got some good money. A normal generator. There is a plasma flood in here, but you could just go out and mine towards the top of space. Shuttle console, always very valuable. You will probably have to fight these enemies. Even if you break the rocks, you're going to have to either toss them out into fucking space or deal with them. Medicinal seed crate sucks. The ritual dagger, I am not entirely sure how it is as a weapon. Let's see. It does attack faster, so it's got, what, 18 DPS? That's not bad. Really, you're just coming... This is like a more dangerous pill, but it has an artifact. So, I don't know. I feel like this is probably just C tier. If I start calling it Euroscope, does that make you feel better? You cannot store the dagger in a bag? Are you serious? Yes, you can. I don't know. This one's not that impressive to me. Let's throw it in C. Yeah, the weapon's meh. You can't put it in a pocket. Meatball, this is an F. Oops. Did they die to space? Like, are these like airtight? Like, what are you doing this for? A grill? And an ape. Not even your department. What the fuck is the point? Yeah, like... It's got dragon flesh. Hold on. Hold on. Dragon flesh has ichor. Ichor. How good is this stuff, even? Where the fuck is it? I don't... This... Where is it? Ichor. Ichor. Is it even in the book anymore? Biological? There we go. God damn. It's only brute. Oh no, it's brute, not blunt. Okay, okay. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. It's not F tier. I'm sorry. I did not know about this. I didn't understand your game. You just seismic charge this, get the flesh, and just leave instantly. So you got a tiny bit of medicine that you still have to grind up. But that's it. No money. Nothing else. You could come up here and try to get the grill. And, yeah, I don't think I'm willing to go higher than D. Oops, Station. Do I even need to... Do I actually even need to say anything here? Like... Do I need to even... Oh, it's automatic S tier. There is no debate. This is the best salvage in the game. If you don't take this, like... The amount of loot... You could have 5 salvagers and you're still not getting everything. I mean, let's just go through it. There's full tool belt, multi-tool, there's some oxygen tanks, Yeah, why not? Airlock kit. You got a potential insulated glove spawn here. A fucking another auto lathe if you need one. Stack of steel, stack of glass, more insulated glove chances. Dehydrated carp, because why not? This could probably be a dehydrated carp. You got two crushers in here. Stacks of steel. Um, thrusters. Yeah, this is nerfed, by the way. A seismic charge, another retro laser, which I gave an A tier for alone. The web vest is like an S plus. Like, hold on. Like, I feel like that's the only appropriate way of doing this. You get a Mosin, I mean, you get a meme. Those aren't insulated. Uranium spear, fucking perfect for science. The threat level is basically non-existent. 10,000 point disc, because why not? Shuttle console, because why not? More stacks of materials, flashes, because why not? LV cables. We go over here. You get a science tech item, a mega spray bottle. You get a Chemvend stock, which I gave a B tier for entirely. A jug, empty lockers, chemical analysis goggles, not too amazing anymore. Stacks of medicine entirely, just two first aid kits worth. In case that wasn't enough, there's two more first aid kits right below it. Potential insulated gloves, potential syndicate gear. In case any of that stuff wasn't enough, you also have another medical locker with even more stuff in it. Like, yeah, like there's nothing to compare. This is just there's everything. The only thing this is missing is like thrusters. There's no thruster. Oh no, there are thrusters. It's like yeah, like it's just it's ridiculous. There's no competition with Station. In case the three crushers, web vests, guns weren't enough, there's a shiv. Oh, there's more medical supplies just right there. I was playing Salvage yesterday, and one of the salvagers didn't pick Station over like the cargo department. I was about ready to A help it for trolling. Okay, here we have what is this one called? Asteroid Base. Also a classic. This one has some very unique stuff going on. There's a gravity gen, which pretty helpful. Station often runs out of gravity. Potential insulated spawns. Pac-Man has potential. Some airlock stuff. Three stacks of plasma, always solid. A extra EVA suit, nothing wrong with that. And then there's always a plasma fire here, and there are sometimes mobs, but there's nothing in here. There's no reason to come in here, as far as I'm aware. Oh, there's an artifact that can spawn. You could just do this and open it up to space and be okay if you want to get the artifact. But yeah, potential insulated spawn. Um, I feel like you're really just coming here for the gravity gen and some plasma and the EVA suit. Maybe grab the artifact, try to space the plasma, but spacing's just so damn slow it takes forever. I don't know, probably just C. Maybe B, because the gravity gen's kind of neat, but science can make it, but oftentimes they don't make it when they need to. Plus, an extra suit's alright. The threats here, there are normally enemies, but apparently the chances of there being no enemies is pretty high. Anything in this toilet? I don't know. There might be. There's nothing in this toilet either. Yeah, I feel like it's just too niche. It's C. I agree with C. I agree with you. I think B is too high. Okay, we are on to Ruin Cargo Storage. This one requires quite a lot of fighting. I think the best way to go in is through right here. You got the Terminator stuff. Inside this freezer is just some ore. One of the main appeals, though, is the Merc Web Vest, which is pretty damn strong. It's great for expeditions. The rest of the stuff's okay. Grappling hook's fun, but you don't really need it. In here, risk-free salvage box, a fax machine if you want it. You could theoretically avoid pretty much all the enemies if you just go around the outside. There's a Pac-Man with a little bit of plasma here. The generator is gone. Let's see the loot in here. So you got some random assorted stuff. Could be better, could be worse than this. Potential insulated spawn. Uh, just a random spawn again. I feel like it's just kind of random. The guaranteed loot here is pretty much the Merc Vest, which you will have to go and fight for. Like, you can't avoid the fighting. You can just kite them out here, though. Like, it's not too big of a deal. The fighting's not hard. Yeah, Minor Cloak is pretty major damn drip. And you do get some silver and gold as well. You might as well just do all of it if you're going to come in here. I don't know, the threat's not high, but the loot's... I don't know, I feel like this is more C tier. There's no good weapons. Like, armor's always nice, but it's typically not, like, typically the salvage mobs you're fighting, um... Typically the salvage mobs you're fighting have, like, poisons and stuff that kind of just ignore the physical armor, so, like, the physical armors are only so good. If you're going to go on expeditions, though, it's pretty solid. But, like, the money potential is basically non-existent, and this was actually good luck. I'm gonna go C. I feel like it's very specific. Drip's nice, but it's just drip. I'm sorry. Okay, this is security department chunk. Got a little bit of some space adders. They have a decent chance of launching themselves into space like that one just did. This one is also very controversial. I'm also pretty sure I've seen someone get banned for this one. Inside, you got a mercenary helmet, just kind of your standard helmet. Mine shields and shit, because, I mean, if you're a non-intag, pretty damn helpful. Mine shields are, implanter 3 grand, and this actually comes with an extra, so it's kind of like 4 grand. Textiles, that's a grand. But inside, though, they're not rubber anymore. They fixed that. Inside, though, you have a telescopic shield, which is phenomenal, and a tech item. There's also, I mean, a free pistol. Sometimes you can get dead bodies of... Maybe they removed it? There used to be dead bodies for, that could drop... Like, I remember looting a dead detective here. Create a plasteel, pretty sick. Oh, there's some insulated glove potential in the maintenance area. Not bad, not bad at all. Even more insulated glove potential up here. I'm gonna say B. There's okay money. Actually, definitely B, because you have high capacity power cells here as well, and a recharger if you want it. So it's got some money. It's got no ship parts. It's kind of an L sometimes, but it has science tech armor. It has shields for the entire salvage crew. Having a pistol is okay. You can, if you get an ammo fab, you can print more ammo for it though, so it's okay. This is good, especially if it's revs and you're not a non-intag. So some potential way to save people from revolutionaries. And I think there are body spawns, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. But I'm going to say B tier just because also high capacity cells are great and kind of rare. And we're on to the last salvage wreck, and then we do ruins. So we are going to the engineering department chunk. I don't think this is worth more than a grand. No. So 5 grand there. This is worth 500 bucks. A little bit of cash up there. Crusher, drill, that's okay. Solar assembly craze, meh. Uh, Slightly better welders, meh. There's a little bit of plasma and uranium out here, so like if you're coming here specifically for these two things, the mining potential's okay. SMES substation. Radiation collectors, how much are those? $1,000 each, meh. That is a basic generator, not even the 15 kilowatt. I don't know. It's just a huge area. You will have to do some fighting pretty much to get some of the stuff. Like, I don't know. The money here is just not great. Basically, you come here for the mining on the outside and the crusher. I guess see if you want these specific ores and you want to guarantee it and potentially look for a crusher. Otherwise, it's just kind of yeah, it's just kind of what it is. Okay. We have ranked all of the salvages. The fact that maybe I was a little too brutal on S tier. Maybe Station doesn't need its own tier. I feel like all the other ones just have some specific problem that prevents them from being just must picks. Like I feel like all of these are competitive within each other, but none of them compare against Station. So it's like fight for these, always pick Station, and then just fight between each of it within their own category. Okay, let's move on to the ruins. So this is Biodome Satellite. Survival knife, meh for salvagers. Already got one. Utility belt, meh. Really, the only thing in here is a mining drill, which is pretty nice, especially if you're early shift. And you have a double barrel with 2 beanbag drum mags, which people keep mapping these as if they're meant to just be like magazines when they're really just meant for the bulldog. Anyways, though, the double barrel not as valuable as it used to be, but shotgun's a shotgun. You do have to dual or use 2 hands for it. A full solar array has specific interesting uses. You could potentially use all of these solars if you really want to like power the station with them. Where's the glaive? Am I blind? Why am I not seeing the glaive? Wait, am I actually blind? Oh, this is a potential. I wish the spawns would stay. I mean, it's okay. I feel like it's just C tier. Remember, these are all competing for their own slot now. These aren't salvage wrecks, these are ruins. So we got limited slots. So I feel like they got to be judged a little bit more harshly. All right, this one I've never even seen this one. This is just called Derelict. Sus toolbox already 2 TC. It's empty though. That's kind of an L. Solars are fucked. Wire cutter, random wire cutters, prisoner stuff, camera monitor, meh meh. Potential insulateds, like a 10 stack of steel. Uh, EAI, SMES man, glaive pretty solid. Pretty solid. Glaives are good. Probably random loot there. Lots of insulated. There's some insulateds. 2 insulated, so we got some insulated potential. It's so massive, though. Free EVA suit and jetpack. Okay, okay. An EMP grenade. More free TC. An ape board. Okay. Pretty much the only valuable thing there. You got this giant fucking walk to go through. Basically, don't do that. Another crusher weapon. Solar assembly. Plasma canister. An emitter. Containment field generator. A grand, and I think emitters are a grand or 3 grand. Oh, okay, okay, 4 grand. Or another one? That'd be cool. Not another one. A SWAT helmet. It's always sick. That's the best helmet in the game. Some medicine. You want to morgue someone? You can do that. Another crusher. 3 potential crushers. Crusher varieties. The size really kills it. It's such a walk. So basically, you come dead center, then go strictly north to the SWAT helmet. I'm going to say B, but this is going to take like half your fucking shift to go through it. And there's no materials. It's basically for cool loot early on and not really much money potential, but it's so big. Okay. This is a DJ station. Got a glaive, some vodka. This is cool because these are all access intercoms. So a lot of meme potential here. Got a microwave, always cool. Everything else kind of just there. So you're really doing this for AA intercoms. In tag potential here, there's definitely some antagonist potential. That was a solar control. It's all right. Kind of small, but that's good. Guessing there's nothing in the toilet. I don't think anyone. I think people have stopped hiding stuff in toilets like this. Yeah. I'm gonna say B tier because all access intercoms, but you have to be here to benefit from it. And then of course there's a glaive with no threat. Check under the EVA suit. There's a Cindy EVA helmet. That's kind of neat. Not very useful, but kind of neat. Okay, this is old AI satellite. Got a circular saw. It's one of the better weapons in the game. Remote signaler, kind of not all that cool anymore. You got 2 EVA suits. You got engineering goggles. You got potential insulated glove spawn right there, and jetpacks that are void jetpacks. Sus toolbox. This one doesn't cheap out though and gives you insulateds and a mask. R&D server, fantastic for science. Crusher spawn potential probably could potentially be a glaive. Nothing else really on this side. Yeah, this is S tier. No threat, free EVA suits, decent weapon, fucking sus box. That's just 2 TC. Crusher, very small, in and out in a minute. Yeah, CentCon. Wait, where is it? There's CentCon uniform. There's some awesome meme potential at that. You know what? We finally got our first S tier. No, this has to be S tier. It's like, uh, really A. R&D server console lets science get 2 tier 3 techs. There is no other way of doing that other than major gambling. This is a one of a kind. And you get guaranteed insulated and flash and welding protection in this box, on top of the fact that it's this amazing weapon and good storage. I think it's an S for this. Literally just for this. Science will fucking love 2 servers. They could do so much with 2 servers. It's crazy. I said to be harsh. I'm being harsh. This is a one of a kind. You don't think a one of a kind that lets science do things that's otherwise impossible is not an S tier thing? On top of the fact everything else is a bonus, in my opinion. This is Relay Station. Relay Station's really neat also for the same reason. This is not that useful to salvagers. Yeah, there's a drill. But there is a command, security, engineering, and permanent supply telecom. This does not last forever. But if you just plop this onto your ship, you basically have infinite comms. But fixing telecoms isn't that hard. Oh, you can also get servers from. I didn't realize you could get boards from expeditions. Either way, it's guaranteed though. Guaranteed's huge in this game. If you want to steal this for yourself, that's pretty useful. Otherwise, this is also kind of makes sabotaging telecoms harder for the station in general. But there's nothing else on it. This may be a salvage potential crusher spawn, but not always. But free comms for salvage is, yeah, like you put it on your ship and you get uh free telecoms on salvage expeditions. You don't have to use radios. That's an A tier, and it would be S if there was anything else. But yeah, comms like that's sick. This is a Syndicate dropship, and you can go through this without any threat whatsoever. You just fly to the back, and you can tear off a thruster and go straight through. But if we consider the just value here, there's the Euroscope, Euroscope, gyroscope, whatever. Fucking 9 thrusters. Inside these, there's a full chameleon bag, chest rig, jumpsuit, combat boots, combat gloves, combat boots, jumpsuit, combat boots, chest rig. Absolutely crazy. Inside here is a dude who has a Viper. You can completely cheese him. Has an armor vest and has a SWAT helmet and more combat gloves, so even more insulated. A console that you can use to fly. I think you can actually technically, if you come here immediately, I think you can actually fly to the I think you might be able to fly to the Nuki's outpost if you get here first. Because I think the Syndicate console is what allows it to go to this outpost, the Syndicate outpost. There's also a crew monitoring console, because why not? So you get like 12 fucking Omnizine. You get a recharger. You can avoid the turrets super easy. Full chameleon. It's gotta be S. There's so much TC here. I'm pretty sure you could take the fights to the fucking Nukis themselves if you get here earlier enough. You cannot fly there? Damn, that's unfortunate. Either way, that's an S tier. Okay, here we have White Ship Ancient, Retro Laser, automatic A tier for me. A Glaive, solid. 2 great body armors. High capacity cells. There are 10 thrusters. A med kit. Ooh, A or S. Retro Laser on top of armor, no risk. 10 thrusters for money. And a med kit. You're in and out of this in like 5 seconds as well. I'm throwing this one in S tier too. This is actually a pretty healthy tier list, to be honest. Definitely A S tier, definitely A S tier. These are guaranteed. I know that. 2 suits, 2 guaranteed very solid weapons. No risk at all. Yeah, I mean, I was willing to give an A for a single retro. This is a retro with even better. But it's even better than that. It's only a high capacity, unfortunately. But 10 thrusters, keep in mind, each thruster is $1,500 rebate. Or not rebate, MSRP. That's like just 12 grand just chilling here. And a med kit. Just a little bonus, that's another $2,000. And these suits are pretty much priceless. If you are starting off salvaging and you see this shape that looks like a guitar, just go here immediately before doing anything else. You'll be so much better equipped. And we're on the last one. This is it. This is... I've never seen this one either. This is White Space Blue Ship... Or White Ship Blue Space Jumper. Glaive in the front. A free console board. Only a singular thruster. 2 thrusters. A Ripley leg. Nope, not even a potential insulated spawn. A Ripley arm. Uh... Super Pac-Man board. APC. Those are individual bruise packs, so it looks better than it is. Random loot spawn. I don't know. Compared to the other ones, there's just not much here. Probably just B tier. B, C, I guess. There is a shuttle console. But compared to the others, either B or C. You have seen this before in game? Okay. Yeah, this would be like a C plus B minus. I guess I'm not really too concerned where it goes. I'll just toss it in C. It's like a C plus. Okay, it's it. We're done. We have completed the salvage tier list. It only took me 2 hours. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think I'd even adjust any of them. I'm pretty satisfied with this selection. Expedition facilities, eh. Yeah, there's just most of the expedition stuff is just incredibly RNG. Like you can look at I mean we might as well take a quick look at it, but I'm not gonna do a tier list for it. You can look okay, let me
Welcome to the station, crew. Enjoy your stay.
It's a lot harder to judge expeditions on the tier list because it's a lot of luck. We can look at their potential though, real quick. I'm not gonna put it on a tier list though. This is I don't even know where the fuck this spawns, but this is like whatever planet has this is garbage. There's like no loot at all. I think this might be in caves biome specifically, but like these are only individual ores. An ore processor is useless for salvage. You already got one. Uh, yeah, there's an ore box, but there's nothing in it. Most of the rooms are just empty and gonna be filled with mobs that have no real way of cheesing them. Tiny bit of gold in that room. Like, what is even in here? I don't even know what that is. Oh, the loot. There's no loot because there's no loot because it's not initialized. Chainsaw's neat. This room's pretty fucking solid. Kukri is a decent weapon, and then you get a suit. But I don't know. This is probably the worst. Caves is probably the worst biome to go on. One of the rooms is just empty. If there's a room with good boards on it, that's probably because you just got lucky and got those boards. I don't see any boards. There's an ID. That's kind of cool. Yeah, like you risk permadeath if you get this one room. 2 rooms that can perma kill you. If I was gonna give it a list, that's an F. Okay, this is Lava Worlds. Um, just basing off the loot, this is that does have full ammo on it. The Hydro stuff can be pretty useful. Cluster Bang's alright. This room is pretty damn nice. Great medicine. This room's fantastic. You get insulated gloves in these. They're not there now, but you get engineering gloves. Or you get engineering goggles and 2 pairs of insulated gloves. This is a real camera. These are practice weapons, so meh. This room's not bad either. There's more hydro crates. Dinnerware is not bad. And there's a stimulant, because why not? Here's cryo setup, a syndicate saw, even some ephedrine medicine. Mainly here for the syndicate saw, though, and the meds. Just some connector rooms. Full stack of gold is not bad, and $600 is what it is. Stack of plasteel guaranteed in that room. So mainly it's the engineering room. Reflective vest is pretty badass, and recharger is pretty badass. Hyper capacity to sell badass. Sec tech badass. So like this room's fucking phenomenal too. One of these lockers actually has a full sec belt in it. I don't know what room it is. I think it's this one, the one with the practice laser. Yeah, it's this one. You get a riot helmet, and then this one actually has a full sec belt. So yeah, lava's pretty solid for weapons and like power game stuff, I guess. Like if you just really want some stimulants and yeah, there is a stim kit. This one's a stim kit filled. Just crazy. It's just like this is like the syndicate. This is honestly the power gamer's glory. You get free shotguns, fucking TC. Then we have ice. Ice is basically just a repasted grasslands. There's really not much different to it. You got Chem Master Blue Space Beaker room. It's not bad. Uh, big hydroponics room. This room's pretty not amazing. You got the ice anomaly room, but they removed the explosive grenades part. Another ape ice anomaly potential. There's bones, which I don't know if you can even craft the whole thing with that at this point. Also, I should really swap over to full screen at this point. This is awesome. This is the cloning pod. If you've seen that other video I made, that's why I recommend going here. Gat fruit, pretty sick. Other than that, I don't think there's much else going on. Some glass material, blood tomato. You could toss it at your syndicate bot and his friend, I guess. RTGs are always nice. You could potentially get gat fruit here. Welding masks, meh. You're not supposed to die walking over the bridges above the lava, but I've seen weirder. Okay. Not bad. Snow's pretty good. Is this another mining room? This looks like caves as well. Protolace, sick. Insta-death, not sick. Seismic charges, always cool. If these are full, that's not bad at all. A little bit of ore, it's alright. More seismic charges, a lot of damn seismic charges. Bone spears, meh. Bone helmet, alright. Seismic charge. Caves has 2 spawns, okay. There's a broken RTG. Science would love that. That's a normal chimp, yeah. RCD module, pretty cool. There's basically a build a Borg workshop here. That's kind of sick. Nanomed and meds, that's pretty nice. I've never seen this one. Salvage shoot, always a win. Pideven, hack it to get a free Cerberus, or Emega to get a free Cerberus if you're a tag. That'd be kind of cool. Artifact Crusher, not bad. Go back to the Borg room. What the fuck? Excuse me? How did this make it in the game? That was approved? Okay. Actually, just med kits this time. Shine bright like a diamond. It doesn't work on normal Borgs? Okay, so it's useless then. Okay, y'all were scaring me. I'm like, there's no fucking way something that stupid got, like, put in the game. That would have been removed already. Gladiator uniforms are cool. Ashwalker's one. Legionnaire bonfire is also neat. Thank God you cannot use it with normal Borgs. I would have been upset. Then we have Grasslands. I think this is the best one overall. You have the Blue Space Chem Master. A little bit of materials in that room. We have like an air condenser room. There's a circuit imprinter, which is pretty sick. High capacity cells are nice. 5,000 points. Then you have one piece of cloning. There's actually biomass in here as well, so make sure you grab it if you're planning on trying to get biomass. Variant cubes are always nice. I like plushies. This room's awesome. Chem dispenser boards are pretty useless nowadays. But you get full stack of materials and a frag grenade. Materials, crew monitoring console. Okay, so yeah, I knew about that, but I was saying I didn't. I don't know. Reinforced glass is interesting. I swear I've never seen this room. An anomaly vessel is pretty nice. Nitrous oxide is actually worth a lot of money. Full stack of uranium in here. I do know that. Moth food. Full stack of Durithread, always sick as well. This room is just to annoy you. Engineering goggles, always pretty good. This is a 10,000 point antiprotolathe, also an amazing room. Other than that, not. Other than that, it's like half the rooms are pretty solid. The other half are just rooms. I remember when this used to have fucking guns. And finally, oh, that's it. I did them all. Just out of curiosity, this is definitely my favorite artwork in the game, by the way. Delay Rain's a heavy-handed D-tiered joke. Oh, come on. You could do it. Don't fail on me now. Do it. You got this. Failed to start nuke ops. Okay. Force preset, nuke ops. Let's go. It's not going to work, is it? Okay. It just really does not want to cooperate. I just want to do one more thing before I end
Welcome
the
to the
stream.
station crew. Enjoy your stay.
Work, damn it. I'll make you work. Fuck! Why is nuke ops not working?
Welcome to the station crew. Enjoy your stay.
I was trying to see if I could fly to the Nuki station, but I can't do it, and the add game rule nuke ops doesn't work still. It doesn't work. I'm upset.
Welcome to the station crew.
Oh, there we
Enjoy
go.
your stay.
I just had to keep fucking abusing it until it worked. Okay, so we're just gonna do load game map 30 uh no, it's load or I know how to use commands. I know how to use commands. Load grid. Load grid 212 maps ruins syndicate dropship -20, -20. Okay. A ghost. Actually, no, we're going full fucking badass here, alright? We become the syndicate. I said we become the syndicate. Aw, damn, it doesn't let you go there. Damn it! You're right. So does that mean, doesn't that mean that the infiltrator itself can't go back? So that means you can't nuke the station then if it can't go back. How long's that been broken? Oh no, it can go back. So the other one just can't. Is there like some secret component? Can it go there now? No, it just only that one could go back. I guess there's just something specific about this grid that is the only one that could go back. Interesting. All right. Oh, I was curious about that. Would have been funny, but that would have also been shitty. When's the head of security mantle getting replaced with like a syndicate cape? When I code it. Well, there's a freeze. Wait, you no longer get Cerberus from an EMAG Pied even? Why? No. Why would they do that? No, why? Why remove that? Who abused that? I'm about trying to spread misinformation. I just didn't know. Oh well. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Got much else to do at this point. I have never seen anyone turn on Atmos in here, to be honest. But you always could buy from the uplink. Oh well. There's no fun allowed in this video game. No fun allowed at all. Alright. I'm gonna be ending this stream there. Hope y'all enjoyed the tier list and whatever that was that came after. Hope y'all have a good day or night. Am I hopping on Vulture? Probably not. Maybe. We'll see. You'll have to find out if I'm playing or not. Anyways, hope y'all have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time zone you're in. And I will catch y'all